Some things that we say are either true or false. Like I could say, it's Thursday, it's January, it's cold in Chicago. These statements are either true or false. But some things that we say are not either true or false. Things like requests or commands or promises or threats. These things are called speech acts, and they're not true or false. So take a promise, for example. You can say to someone, I promise we'll get together as soon as these COVID restrictions ease up. That promise is not true or false in the same way a statement like, today is Thursday, is true or false. Instead, you can either sort of make that promise in the correct way or make it in an incorrect way. It might be insincere, so something like a promise can be sincere or insincere, but it can't be really true or false. So how could you make a promise the wrong way? What if you say, I promised to pick you up from the airport yesterday? That doesn't make any sense. In a way, that promise is ill-formed. It's not the correct kind of promise. It breaks the rules for promising. So, for example, a promise has to commit you to doing an action in the future. When you promise to do something in the past, you've broken the rules for promising. So these things like promises, commands, requests, threats, these are called speech acts, and they come with rules. Like if you make a promise, it has to be about something in the future. If you make a request of something, it has to be something they have the capability to do. There are rules for these actions. They can't be true or false. They can only be done sort of according to the rules or not. And this is an interesting fact about the way communication works, that certain routine actions have conditions and rules that allow you to either make them well in a kind of well-formed way, or you can break the rules and they don't work. And the existence of these rules, which are kind of unspoken and in the background, allow us to actually do all sorts of things indirectly and humorously and sarcastically and so on.